said to be the most picturesque town in Austria. I believe it.
This little island is so beautiful. Like, look at the mountains behind me.
It's been really beautiful up here, and the sun is just shining on the mountains all over the place.
Welcome back to Austria.
This morning we are at the Untersbergbahn gondola, and it is going to take us up to the top of the mountain right outside of Salzburg, and we're going to have a view over Salzburg. We'll even be able to see into Germany, and it's a beautiful morning this morning. We've already gotten some coffee and such, and so this is included on our Salzburg card, which is awesome and definitely gives you great value for your Salzburg card. So.
I imagined it would be maybe kind of foggy or cloudy up here, but it's not, and the clouds have actually settled in the valley, which gives you the sense of being like on top of the world above the clouds, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
and like
so
when we
nice.
woke up way down in Salzburg, it seemed
It's
like
a little cloudy.
yeah, it seemed like, oh no, like it's gonna be all cloudy, it's not gonna be good views
Yeah.
from the mountain, but it's perfectly clear
Blue
up here.
skies and
Yeah, this is amazing.
I know.
So we took the gondola up to the top of this mountain.
How high real fast.
Yeah, it was like about 1,400 meters in like 5 minutes.
My ears were
Which-
constantly popping.
Yeah. After being in the fortress last night, and it feels so grand and gigantic, and it towers over the entire town of Salzburg.
This mountain towers over the entire Salzburg.
Yeah, that is real truth. It is so beautiful up here. The weather, I think we got really lucky with a beautiful weather day. It's like warm up here and the sun is amazing. I think we could stay up here for a long time, but we've got a lot to see today. We're gonna go see a town that we've been really excited about. So we're gonna start hiking down and then take the gondola back down. Something to know if coming to Hallstatt, there's
Parking sucks.
there is not a lot of parking, and we arrived and were very confused on where to park, and all the parking in town was like completely full, and there's one tiny parking area in the tunnel that like is in the mountain behind Hallstatt. There's like a dozen spaces, and we just decided to just try it and went to it. And there was a space that opened up for us right when we were about to leave, and
It was amazing.
yeah, so we got really lucky.
Do you see that right now?
And now
The
we're
air
just
is
standing
sparkling.
here. Yeah, there's like leaves falling from
A tree.
up
gotta
the
go.
mountain, and literally the air is sparkling. Nikki has been looking forward to this place more than just about anywhere else in this part of Europe, and so we are super happy to be here and gonna make the most of the last bit of sunshine for today.
Oh my gosh, this
Look
water
at
is
how
crystal
clear the water is.
Look at the swan.
I mean, the water is just so clear.
We're going to the classic postcard viewpoint of Hallstatt, which is probably the most visited tourist spot in this small little tourist town. But I think it'll be worth it. It's probably gonna be really busy. I'm so excited.
This is unreal. I wish you could see it. I don't know if you can, but there's literally just leaves coming down off of the mountain, and it makes the air just look like it's glittering. It's amazing. This is said to be the most picturesque town in Austria, and being here and seeing it with my own eyes, I believe it. It really is incredible. Hallstatt is the most picturesque
town, village, whatever you want to call it, in Austria. It really is. Unfortunately, it has very much so turned into a tourist destination where, I mean, the population of Hallstatt is like 800 people. So, and the whole place has become basically like Disney World. Keep that in mind when you come to visit. It's incredibly beautiful, something to see. But, you know, if you want to go to a place that feels very authentic, this might not be the best place. But it was still beautiful. I'm so glad we came. And I think if you spend a whole day here, you should definitely do the funicular, the boat ride, the viewpoint. We got here later in the day, so we didn't get to do most of those things, but it's beautiful, and you know, getting to see this side of Austria is pretty cool. So
yeah.
from Germany.
Germany.
You thought we were in Austria, but we're actually in Germany today. We're in a German national park, Berchtesgaden.
Something like that.
Yeah. Anyways, it's an incredible, beautiful national park, and we're gonna do a few really awesome things today. One thing that I've been very excited to do, because everyone knows I love boats. So we're excited about that one. It is a beautiful day. This place is amazing, and we're just really excited that we get to drive into Germany and explore another country for a day. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Had a little bit of time before our first activity. We walked by a pastry stand, and you know we had to get some pastries.
I mean, I did that.
I mean, are you kidding me right now? On this beautiful day in Germany, eating delightful pastries? Doesn't get much better than this.
If you hadn't guessed yet, that's what we're doing.
Hey! There we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Look at the water, guys.
Gut ist gegangen.
That's quite an echo. Well, I didn't expect it to be quite a strong echo, but that was like...
I mean, it was like every note you could hear.
Yeah, that was
coming
beautiful.
Back.
This little island is so beautiful. Like, look at the mountains behind me. That's insane. I didn't realize, I thought that it was like just the church here. I didn't realize that this was the backdrop. That, like, I'm here as much for the mountains as I am for the church. That boat ride was so peaceful. Even though there were like a lot of people on it, it still just felt very peaceful because it's so beautiful. The trees and the color of the water, just everything. It's so pretty.
Yeah, and all the tourist boats like that we were just on are all electric, so it keeps the lake very like quiet and pristine. And then the trumpet that was so cool. He played into the cliff face, and it echoes back to you like I mean, note for note.
Yeah,
was amazing. I think we're gonna just spend a little bit of time here around the church, maybe go inside the church, and then just marvel at what we're looking at here. Yeah, it looks like there's also a restaurant. There are some hikes, I think, that you can do, some short hikes out of this spot. We're maybe planning on doing a hike at a different area in the park this afternoon. This time of year, the church is actually closed right now. I think it actually closed earlier this month, but it is a beautiful place to come. And just the boat ride is at least half the whole experience of coming to this church and experiencing the national park and the lake. And
and just being in this little valley where the lake is, that's the experience itself. It's so incredibly beautiful to be in an alpine lake valley. Huge mountains jutting up behind you.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
So we are now heading to go do a hike in a different part of the park, but we needed some fuel for the hike, so they're selling pretzels the size of as big as your head. Just what we needed.
Perfect.
So we drove about 20 minutes to another part of the national park, and we are going to be hiking now to a meadow. Hopefully there's going to be some cows up there.
About an hour. It's just under 2 hours the hike, so not super strenuous, I don't think. Sun is very low right now because it's the end of summer. Well, it's end of October, actually. Yesterday, we didn't know that the time was gonna change. There was a time change.
Yeah.
So we lost
less today.
an hour, and so it's like 2 o'clock, and it feels like it's 4:30. So we can't really go do a huge hike without ending up in the dark later, so we're just gonna do a smaller thing today.
This is gonna be worth it.
Better be better than Sedona, because that was not worth it.
Morale is high.
We're walking straight up a gravel road rather than a trail, which is always super fun. And it's directly uphill, but I think it's only about an hour each way. So we should be getting close.
Yeah, we're about 30 minutes in.
Nice. Thought it was more. Oh well, it's all good. It's nice weather. It is a pretty trail.
We made it. Look at this view. Was it worth it?
Yeah, it's great. It was hard, but you know, I think we've all done harder hikes probably.
The description of the hike was
It was deceptive.
Yeah, hike to an alpine meadow.
All right, we're headed back down.
I think it was definitely worth it coming up here. We got some incredible views. Unfortunately, no alpine cows with bells. It's almost like you can hear them ringing around the mountains. It's been really beautiful up here, and the sun is just shining on the mountains all over the place. But the sun is setting
Quickly.
in like an hour, and we don't want to be up here because it's going to get cold quick. So
Yeah.
we're going to take a quicker route down into the little town with the lake that we've been looking at below us. It's very good.
It was good. It was a good way to spend our time here. It's been a really awesome day. I'm so glad we got to come to Germany. That was
Yes.
such a treat.
And what a beautiful part of it to visit.
Yeah, it's so good. It's a taste of like what else Germany has to offer, and I hope one day we get to experience
See
it.
more of it.
Yeah. It's so lovely here.
You happy?
I am happy. Very happy.
Thanks, Germany.
Thanks, Germany. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting we're in Germany. Colton chose it because your mom's pissed, and I want to make sure she's pissed at you and not me.
Did you look at it at all?
It didn't say how strenuous it was. It just said,
I thought we were hiking to a cute meadow.
we are.
Cute cows with bells. Here I am.